You know, some of the best advice that I've been given, and we all get given advice from all kinds of people from all walks of life throughout our life for different reasons, but some of the best advice that I've been given, not just for cycling but life in general, came from a 90-year-old who was just unstoppable. He was unstoppable. He was my partner at the time. It was his grandfather. He was in his 90s. He lived on his own. We'd just been visiting him because he was competing in the Masters Games swimming and winning all these medals. And he said, you know, you just got to. He said, you got to outlive everybody. That's how you win the medals. But it was just amazing. And what he did in his 70s was he rode across the Nullarbor in Australia with his wife on a tandem bicycle. And I was talking, and it was in the paper and everything, you know, and I was talking to him about this when he was in his 90s. But I was fascinated by that. And I said, so how did you train for that? And he said, well, we didn't train. He said, we just started cycling. And I said, but didn't you train and prep for it? And, you know, so that you could be, you know, and he said, no. He said, we just packed everything on the bike. We got a bike and we just started cycling and we rode what we could ride in one day. And then we felt tired, we stopped, we put up the tent, we slept. The next day we rode as far as we could. If there was a day that we couldn't really ride, we didn't ride. And he said, and we just got fitter and stronger doing it. And I was like, wow, that blew my mind, because up until then, this was a few years ago, but up until then, I had always thought that, I don't know why I thought this, I don't know why, and I think a lot of people, we just have this idea that you have to be good at something before you do it. You know, we have to train for something, or, you know, we can't do what other people do because we have to be ready for that. We have to be trained, we have to be fit, we have to be strong, we have to be all of these things. And so we end up limiting ourselves in what we can do. We end up, and actually if you can hear some banging, it's my neighbour. He's doing some renovations, and I was waiting to do this video when he would stop renovating. But when you live in apartments, it's like, okay, I'm just going to do this video with something banging in the background. But yeah, like we limit ourselves so much by thinking that we've got to be perfect, by thinking that we've got to be ready, that we see other people like, I've got to be like that person, so I've got to get to that level before I do anything, before I try, before I even attempt something. And that's not true. When he told me the story, I thought, here's two people in their 70s cycling on a tandem bicycle and camping across the Nullarbor, who haven't cycled. I mean, he'd cycle, he'd ride, but they've never done anything like this before. And so they just set out and did it. And then they got good doing it. And so then in my mind, I thought, okay, so you don't have to wait till you're good enough. You get good doing stuff. So don't wait. This is my message to you, because this is a message that came across through to me and has guided me a lot on my cycling journey and on a lot of things in life, is don't wait until you're good enough. If you want to do something, just start doing it, because you'll get good at doing it. You'll get good at doing it. It was even like when I first started doing YouTube videos, I just thought, well, I could wait till I'm good enough, but how am I going to get good at doing YouTube videos if I don't start doing YouTube videos? It's like, I'll just get better doing them, and I'm sure I'll still get better even from these ones I'm doing now. I did the Dirty Dozen last year in sneakers on a flat bar, and I'd never ridden anything like that before. If I waited until I was good enough to do the Dirty Dozen, I probably wouldn't be doing the Dirty Dozen for another year or two. But I just thought, I'm going to just do it. If I only do one of the climbs, that's fine. Like, I'm just going to get out there and I'm going to go as far as I can, and then I'll stop. When I first did Norton Summit, one of the popular climbs here in Adelaide, I thought, I'm just going to ride it, and if I turn around halfway and come back down, or if it takes me 2 hours to get to the top, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to do it. You know, so we don't limit yourself by thinking that you have to be good before you can do anything in life. And so with your cycling journey, don't limit your cycling journey. Don't defeat yourself before you've even tried anything. Just get out there and do it. It might hurt, it might be hard. You might think, oh my God, if other people say, oh, what, you did that and it took you that long? Who cares? It's not their journey, it's your journey. And you're only going to get good by doing it. If it means that you're cycling around the parklands every day, this is how I first got into my serious cycling around the parklands every single day, a 15-kilometre loop, going up hills, riding distances, whatever it is, even whatever it is in life, just do it. Just get out there. This is not a Nike ad. This is not a Nike ad. But just start. Get good doing it. Get good doing it. And do not ever give up on yourself. Believe in yourself. And just get out there and ride. Okay, here we go. Have fun. See you on the road.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't